Hello, this is Cindy. Welcome to my channel. And I have a different kind of project for you today, but I want to start by saying that if my voice goes, if I have a little bit of a speaking problem today, it's because I've managed to catch a cold. And um, I'm feeling okay, but it's just my voice comes and goes. So I just want to apologize for that in advance. So a while back, I made an ephemera folder, and I actually made a Christmas one, but I want to show you this one because my Christmas one is elsewhere at the moment. And I used these junk envelopes that came, sometimes if you get them with your bills and then you don't necessarily send your bill back in them, if you use bill pay or something of that sort, or, they want money and you don't want to give it to them. These make really good envelopes for ephemera holders. However, I've used up all of those, which was good. And I'm not going to make another ephemera holder, but I do want to make something with all my window ones. And I have all of these window envelopes, some of which I've opened neatly, some of which I have not, obviously. And you can see there's lots of different types. You've got the double window here. You have a double window here, which really is very cool as far as, in fact, I'm going to hold that one out because I might want to use that one right now. That's another double envelope. That's just a big envelope. I have little envelopes. What you want to be careful of is this type of an envelope that has a hole in it. There's no plastic in it. This would be good for this kind of project if you don't mind the fact that there's no plastic in it. It would not be good for the ephemera holder because stuff's going to fall out of it. Most of the ones I have seem to have these single windows. That's actually one that I started before. I'm going to set that aside. This one I kept because I really liked how that looked. I thought that was a cool opening. So I think what I'm going to do today is start with these two, because I'm going to be showing you what you can do with this type of envelope. And the first thing I'm going to do, first thing I have, let me show you what I have here. Okay, so I have some book pages that I have kind of cut down a little bit, because what I want to be able to do is just be able to create these. They're going to be my backing for this. And I have a piece of music which I might use as well. In fact, I probably will use that first. And then it can go onto a book page. It'll be a pre-made piece that can go right onto a book page. There are junk journalers who do it this way. They don't take the book itself and then create and add pages to it and add their stuff as they go along. They have a bunch of this ready-made these ready-made pieces that can just be plopped into the journal as they see fit. Gail Augustinelli works this way a lot, and it's really cool to watch her put a piece together, because once she makes her signature, she goes through a box, and she has like a shoebox full of these things, and she just leafs through the shoebox and says, oh, this will be nice there, and this will be nice here, and then once these are put into the journal, then you can add lace or ribbon, an additional accoutrement. So what I'm going to do with this one is cut it right here. And I am not throwing this part away. I'm going to come back to that later. I'll set it aside for now, though. And then I have this piece, and I can choose to cover that over. I can choose to make it a flap if I wish. But I think what I'm going to do for this one, for this particular journal, is I'm going to seal this up. Actually, before I seal it up, I'm going to be smart about it. And while it's still open and I can easily get to it, I'm going to put my thumb notch in up here. So there, thumb notch done. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm not using the actual glue of the envelope, because this is these have been in my stash for a while, so I don't know how long it would hold. There. So now I have a pocket. And I can put it right on here, which I'm going to do. And I have the option of putting another pocket in along the side. I can put another pocket in along the top. I think I'm going to do a pocket along the side. Come on, I'm almost out of my Fabri-Tac and I have to get more. So it's a little bit slow incoming. Yeah, my husband and I went and got our COVID and RSV shots on, did I do that right? I just did that. Well, that's all right. It's going to open on this side. We got our COVID and RSV shots on Wednesday, and he was so sick on Thursday. And I'm getting up and I'm fine. I'm walking around, no problems, not having any issues whatsoever. And around noon, it hit me, and I just got tired. And then by Friday, I was fine. And then Friday night, I thought, am I getting a rebound? What's going on here? So I have a pocket over here, and I have a pocket here. But we want to decorate that up a little bit. So I have some tape here, some washi tape. And I thought I would just do some decorating. I don't know exactly what. This is some washi tape I actually just recently got, and I haven't used it at all yet. Let me pull my glue book up here. Put that glue top on. Grab my glue stick. So this is a great way to use up some of your washies. It's a great way to use up these envelopes. And then you have a stash ready to go. I'm going to put it right here. Covers up a little bit of the music, but the music does show through. I wanted to kind of cover up those lines that were on there. And they kind of blend in. Now it says place stamp here, so guess what I'm going to find? I need to get my stamps down. And I have a whole old cigar box of stamps. And I think because I know I'm going to be doing this with brown, I want to see if I can find my brown stamps. Things are kind of messed up in here a little bit. I've been kind of going through it and using things and not really cleaning it out as well as I should, or putting things away like I should. Okay, there looks like a nice brown stamp. Let's see what we've got in here. There we go. But I'm going to stamp it this way because we are going this way. So let's use this stamp here. Place stamp here. Okay, I did. So those are my bases. Now I have also here in my washies, I'm looking for the one that I want, not that one. Okay, do you think I can find the one that I want when I want it? Of course not. Okay, that's a possibility. Oh, here's the one. I wanted the bird because I really like that bird. These are from the washi tape shop, and I really, really like the colors. I'm going to put the bird like he's flying there. That looks nice. I really like that, and I like how those colors go together. But I do need a little something up here, so maybe I will pull a little bit off of this one. These are actually washi stickers. I think I wanted a slightly larger piece, so I'm going to pull this one. And I do like these washi stickers, I will admit. They come off really nice. There's no muss, there's no fuss. The only thing is there is white behind him, but since I'm going over white background, I think it's okay. tap on that a little bit. Okay, there's a 21 up here, but I think I want to put a little something down here yet. I think that still needs something down there. Let me close that one up so I don't lose it. Let me grab right here. I have a bunch of little labels. Okay, it's upside down. It says Boston on it. I think I like that. I think we're going to use that. Let me just give it a quick with this. And I probably should have done that to the envelope. That would have been the smart thing to do. But it's just one of the things I always forget. I always forget to distress the edges before I do something. All right, we'll put you down there in the corner. So now if I don't happen to have a card at the moment to throw down in there. I've got just this little one sitting off here, but now I did kind of close that up a little bit, so we might have to fix that a little bit. But see, you can put a card down there and then it will show through. I think I do want to see if I can move that washi. Can I move that washi? Or I can just, hang on, I think I know what I can do. I'm going to grab my X-Acto knife. And just ever so slightly do this. There we go. So now it doesn't look like it's split, but when I put something in it, I've got access to the whole thing. Ha, problem solved. And I actually kind of like how that looks. So there we go. There's one piece done. Let me move that out of the way. I'm a little bit cramped here today because I have several projects actually on my desk at the moment. So now at some point in the future, when I'm ready to put this into a journal, I can put that in. I can keep a pocket open on this side. I do have a little pocket over here that I've closed up a little bit, but that's okay. I'm all right with that one. And then the pocket here. So there's another pocket done. All right, now we do have this top part, and I'm not going to do anything with the top part at the moment because I think what I'd like to do with this one is put it actually on the page itself as a flap. See, it flaps very nicely. So you decorate the front depending upon the journal it's going into, and then you can flap it out. If I just put a little bead of, in fact, I can do that to start with while I'm here. Just put a little bit of, come on, I'm on camera, so stop misbehaving. Just a little bit there to tack it down. And now I have a little pocket that I can slide things into, but it's also a flap. So you just put something over the top there, something over here and here, and poof. So the top part is going to be used at some other time in some other way, but there you go. So these are really fun to play with. They're really easy to do. Excuse me. I made a bit of a mess on this one. I tend not to open my things very carefully sometimes. And I should know better. I should get out the letter opener and do it the easy way. But I think I'm going to make this one a little bit taller. And let me grab a different color paper, see if it fits on there. That's not going to fit on there. It's too tall. Okay. Is it going to fit on here? Nope, it's too tall for all of them. So you know what? We'll set Big Boy aside. And we're going to grab one of these smaller envelopes that I had. I had another small envelope over here somewhere, maybe. There we go. And I want to do you on the purple because You can do these a lot of different ways. Okay, so if I do this way, I can make a flap right on there. Okay, we're going to cut this down to start. And this I'm going to set aside because I'll use that some other time, some other way. And then I can put this right onto here as a flap. Let's go ahead and put it down here. And this time I'm going to use a little bit more glue because I want it to go around and I want it to be able to stay put as I am moving that flap around. And whoever buys this is using the flap. Make sure I do this the right way now. Okay, I want to go this way. Okay, let's do this the easy way instead of trying to do things the hard way. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay. Now this side is not necessarily going to be seen. In fact, probably won't be seen because I have this side and I'm going to leave that as a flap, but there's a little bit of, I'm going to put just a little bit of glue down here to hold that steady. There. So now you can easily put something in and out of there. Rather than do a thumb hole, I'm going to leave it like that. Now I need something a little bit brighter, and I have these beautiful lilacs. Now the only problem with the lilacs is they are not stickers. This is washi tape, but it is, sorry. They have to be fussy cut out, and that's the only problem I have with these stickers. Now, do I want to do it there? That's going to show through, so I think I want to put it maybe up here and find my purple stamps, or at least these bright red stamps. I don't know if I want the bright red or if I want the purple. They can kind of cover that over. Hang on, I have lost my glue stick. There it is. Yeah, I'm a little discombobulated today, mostly because of my cold. I'm just a little sniffly. I'm trying not to cough on you guys too much. Let me cut this down just a little bit more. I don't think I want the white lilacs there. Yeah, I really like this, these colors and this tape, but it is, I didn't know when I bought it that they were not stickers like the others, and so it's been a little bit challenging to work with. Sorry, that was a motorcycle going by. I'll try to edit that out. Okay. So yeah, I'm not as talkative, I guess, as normal because I just, you know, when you have a cold, you're just kind of hanging out. Okay, I need to get some Scotch tape. And I have that right here. Stick it there while I reset myself here. And see if I can get the front away from the back. Oh, good. It came nice and easy this time. Does not always. I like how that looks. I think I want to cut that down just a little bit more. Hang on. So I know that my camera jiggles now with this new setup a little bit more than it did before. I am working on a solution to that and hope to have that solved by the next video. Now that other one came off so nice and easily. Oh, and this one's going to as well. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? There we go. Now I do have this very large spray. And I think what I want to do with oh shoot, I put it in. Those are upside down. I'm working on it upside down. Well, you know, that is par for the course today. That is just pretty typical with the way my day is going. But you know, it's all right. We have workarounds. What's my phrase? There are no mistakes, only opportunities. So we'll figure out what the opportunity is here. I can't do it with those big scissors. I need my little scissors. Okay. I know watching me fussy cut is not necessarily the most interesting, so feel free to skip forward past this part, because I forgot that these were not stickers. I mean, not pre-cut stickers. You probably figured out that I had done that upside down long before I did. The other two came off so easily, it has lulled me into a false sense of ability. There we go. Get you off my fingers. And we're going to just put you right here. I like that. Okay. And I have this, that's not quite the right color purple, so I'm not going to use that. All right, so there's another one that could easily go on to a journal, although we're going to have to figure out how to do the upside down part. But, yeah, you know, it is what it is. I did make two others when I was practicing all of this. And this is one that will be another flap. This is a piece. I really like how this one came out. And that would be a nice flap that way, whereas this one would just sit right on top. And I think that doesn't, may or may not need even anything behind it. It may want a little bit of book page behind it just to give it some contrast. You know, would that be, that's going to be pretty. So these are just some things that you can do with these envelopes. You can, with the window envelopes, just use them up. Make lots of, I like to make pockets out of them. I'm sure other people do other things with them. There's really no reason why you couldn't use them to make the ephemera folders, especially if they have the plastic in them. But I prefer to use the ones that don't have anything in it in these, and then use these for the pockets. All right. Sorry for the rambling on this one and the cough partway through. This is an interesting day for me because I have a cold, and I haven't had a cold in a long time. It's kind of weird to have a cold again, and I will move that because that is probably something that should not be on the video. All right. Please, if you liked this, or at least pity me, subscribe. And I will be back again on Wednesday with a walkthrough Wednesday. That's actually already been uploaded, so I did that one before I had a cold. So that one's, there are two journals that I'm showing off on Wednesday. And then I will be back on Friday, and hopefully my cold will be done. In the meantime, for those of you who are in the States, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I will see you in the Christmas season on Friday. Till later, this is Cindy signing off.